The Fully Geeked. Yes. We are here, the duo Love Island lovers.
Come on.
Episode 7. And this is the last episode that we will present to you regarding Love Island. But don't be fooled, we will be back. I believe there's going to be a Winter Love Island, so we will come back with regular updates and pass our views on to you lot and let us know what you think.
Come on. And I'm black, yo. And I'm black, yo. And I'm blickety black. And I'm black, yo. And I'm blickety. Joking.
Yeah, well, talk to me. How you been, bro?
I've been good, brother. I've been good, man. Just been enjoying the sun recently. You know, the heat.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The heat has been. I'm not one to complain, but this heat has been sublime.
Melting, brother.
Obviously, you saw my bike ride yesterday.
for the viewers' sake, yeah. Rich had to do a wheelie. He's teaching his son how to do a wheelie from a standing position, not from riding the bike. Just do the wheelie from the position itself.
Yeah, I was just trying to do something, and it just didn't turn out right, mate.
It didn't.
It
didn't
turn
at
out
all. Right. The poor child was scared out of his brains.
Proper traumatized. That's the thing. He was proper traumatized. But anyway, we're here.
Come on.
The final has been completed for Love Island. We know who the winners are, and it's not who everybody expected.
Nope.
Because Kel, wasn't you saying it was a dead cert that Kieran and Nicole were going to win?
This is the one time, that I'm happy to eat my words. This is the one time I'm happy I'm wrong. This is the one time, do you know what I mean? That I'm happy to be ashamed, embarrassed, wrong. All of that. I'll take it.
And the thing is, what's funny is you wasn't on the pod when we were recording live on Monday for a separate podcast.
Yeah.
So here's me on the podcast thinking, oh yeah, I'm not gonna find out about Love Island, and I got your message. Boy, I thought this guy has.
I said, Bluku. Trust me.
I thought this guy has spoiled it for me. I thought, oh my god. But you know what? Just like you, and I think just like a lot of people were absolutely shocked. The fact that Mimii and Josh won Love Island.
Yes, man.
No,
yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
No, big up. You know
round
what?
Round of applause.
And aren't they the first black couple to ever win it?
Ever win it.
So that is absolutely massive. And you know what? Especially what's happened, to be honest, like what's happened, like, you know, Mimii and Ayo and Josh and all that, and Jess. Yeah. So it has been quite difficult.
Yeah.
It has been difficult.
And let's have it right. Like, yes, I had Kieran and Nicole to win it because they're both Welsh. So I thought, okay, first of all, the whole of Wales is going to vote for them. That would be a standard. And then I thought the Middle England would love them as well.
Yeah.
And from past experience, I see Middle England already vote for the other race. So I thought, okay, cool. Everyone's like, so in my head, even for them to get to second place, I was like, right, they done well, you know. Well done.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And the fact that they won it, and I think the reaction on Josh's face, it was just kind of crazy because he was like, "What? Like what? What?"
He's like, "What? Are they all right?" No, it was like you could tell he had an out of body experience. You can tell.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that the whole nation was like, well, not the whole nation, but obviously the people that obviously voted. I didn't vote for them. I didn't vote for anyone. I totally forgot to.
I voted for Ayo and Jess.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Now, to be fair, I liked Ayo a lot, so I kind of
that's what I liked him a lot. He kept it real the whole time. Man,
yeah, so. Very, very, very much so. And you know what it is, right? There was a lot of, like, obviously the winners were announced, and Mimii and Josh, and then, mate, you know how it is. Online social media was saying it's fixed. What's going on? how have they won it? And let me just
Yeah, before you show the stats and stuff, the public have been loving Mimi from the get go.
100.
Apart from the whole terrorist thing, like the public have loved Mimi, like loved everywhere I look. Like on Twitter, blah blah blah, they love her. So like, not to say Josh didn't win it, but she carried it.
Yeah, 100% she carried it.
Yeah,
100% she carried it. And if we're looking at the votes now, I'm just going to share my screen. So for the guys who are potentially listening to this, you won't be able to see it, but on the screen, on the screen now, I'm sharing. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, yep. There we go. Can you see it? So
yeah, I've never seen this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we've never seen this, right? So at 10% of the votes on the final, it's a bit not too clear. Is Ayo and Jess at 10%. Yeah. At 14% is Matilda and Sean. At 35% is Kieran and Nicole. And the winners, Mimi and Josh, at 41%. And to be fair, that's quite tight between. I know there's like 6% between it, yeah.
Yeah, but 6% is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But you know, I was really surprised. Even now, like even when I go back to like some of the highlights, because what I did before this podcast, I kind of watched some of the highlights just to kind of remember certain parts of the show, and I was like, you know what, they've done well, and even especially like Josh has come in from.
There's a bump show.
Yeah, he wasn't an original member.
No, he's late. Him and Ruben came in together late, man. Like,
yes, exactly. They definitely came in late. So let me just stop sharing that screen. Get rid of that. Guys, just in case if you're hearing wind, no, there's not a twister or anything. It's Kel over here. He's got his fan on.
Yes,
and he believes it's that hot.
No, I don't believe my body's telling me it's that hot, bro. It's sticky, icky. Trust
me. To be honest, guys, it's only 21 degrees, and don't you think he's overreacting? 21 degrees.
The room I'm in now is there's no air, brother.
Okay, so Kel, so when we look back, right, towards the last three couples in the island, so obviously we spoke about previously last week about, I think the last guys to actually leave was Ruben and Grace.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last guys that we spoke about, and then after that it was Joey and Joey. Is her name Jess? What's her name? So what's her name again?
Ayo and Jess.
Is it Ayo and Jess? Then
Tilda and Sean.
Now, so before that it was Joey, right? But before Ayo,
Joey and Jesse. Yeah, Joey and Jesse.
Joey and Jesse. And do you know what? When I was watching that show again, and I think there was don't forget there was a point where by then, obviously, Ruben and those guys had already left, and they brought back the ex Villa contestants of that series back into the show, and
all of them.
Yeah, to be honest, and some of them I didn't even remember them. I think that barber one, that Sam. Do you remember that?
Yeah. He didn't last 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even last 24 hours. You're right.
Yeah.
And some of those guys come back, and it seems like a lot of them were gunning for Joey. What
I know. I think it's because Joey, how Joey was the newest bombshell. Remember, I think her name was Lola or Lolly or whatever, and he was kind of flirting with her, and he was like, "Well, me and Jess haven't had that conversation, so but I'm fully open." And remember, he was saying all those kind of things to her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
whilst everyone thought that him and Jesse were pretty solid, but for him to go and tell her that, it was like, nah, Joey, man, come on, man. So I think what happened then, everyone's like, nah, Joey's definitely not. He's not on Jesse. And so when it came, go on.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say, is this like, but it seems like from what I saw, right, it just felt like Joey was being targeted. I'm not sure. Is it because he's Joey Essex, and he's already kind of like, man, you've got your glory.
Nah, I don't think it was targeted. If you look at the couples that were left, yeah, apart from Sean and Matilda, but Sean, see, the thing about Sean, yeah, he done his thing only in Casa, whereas what's his name? Joey done his. Joey continued, and Joey, remember, Joey kept bringing up Grace as well during that whole. He kept bringing up Jet, Grace, and then the whole thing of Lolly or Lola, whatever her name is. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's a continuous. It's a the evidence was sufficient for people to think, you know what, Joey's not serious.
And do you know what? Also, I think people were saying about Jess is always having to stand up for Joey, where
Yes, exactly.
and even when she knows Joey's in the wrong,
Yeah,
some strange she's still, instead of putting him in his place and say to him, no, Joey, do you know what, you did something wrong? Like, do you get what I mean? But she's still trying to defend it. I get it. Couples are meant to defend each other to a certain degree, but
yeah,
when something is fundamentally like, nah, actually you are wrong. Why can't you admit you being wrong? Do you get what I mean?
yeah.
Nah, but I did think Joey and Jess will make it to the last four. I honestly expected Joey to be at least the top three.
No, if it was up to the ex contestants, I think they would have made it. I feel it's up to the public. Probably Sean and Matilda would have gone, or just the IO.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
And then Joey and Jesse would have been in the top four, definitely.
Top four.
Yeah,
I think
if
so.
it was for the ex contestants, it would have been Joey, Jesse, then Matilda, then Josh, Mimi, and Nicole and Kieran.
Okay. So Joey, Jesse went. Then it was left the remaining four: Io, Jesse, Shaw, Matilda, Kieran, and Nicole, and of course Mimi and Josh.
So obviously, I was begging for Matilda. I like Matilda, but I hate Sean. Can't stand the guy.
Yeah,
can't stand him.
And I think one of the things what people were selling him, like just leave things alone. You know when?
Bruv.
No, but to be fair, I think they were saying that both to him and Joey. Just like the situation is closed, but how can you constantly try and bring it back up?
Always bring it up. Always bring it up. One little mission you have to do, and probably the both of them have broken records.
I know, but and that's what I think probably ruined their chances of winning.
Yeah,
because it's like, why are we doing this again? Because it's like you're trying, like, you got to remember, right? Because it's coming to, you must know there's a point where you're in the villa and certain checks, like, okay, Casa, that's done. So fundamentally, oh my god, I spat on my mic. No, thank you. Casa is done. So you kind of like, you got 4 weeks or 3.5 weeks left. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, so you kind of got to be careful, like, on what you're saying, because it's not just your mates in the villa, it's also the public who are watching you. So fundamentally, the public have an effect, because don't forget the guys who come into the villa who were there previously are just watching the show, just like us. Do you get what I mean? So then they're gonna say, like, why is he doing that for? So yeah, so definitely I was happy with that. Obviously Matilda and
Sean
went.
Yeah.
Sean's a sneaky git, but the thing is, he's sneaky. I do like him, but it's one of those guys you can't trust at the same time.
I don't like him. I don't like a fiber on his body. Pause. I don't like anything of Sean, honestly.
Is that bad? Yeah?
Yeah, I hate him. Joey, I can stand. Joey, I can stand him for a certain amount of time. Sean, nah.
Nah, it's not that.
Nah.
And Io and Jess.
Io Jess, obviously, what Io does to Mimi, like I said, Mimi's been loved by the public for time. So when you do Mimi wrong, mate, you're always gonna be on an uphill battle.
100%.
Yeah. So I knew they will go out first. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight. But to be honest, I think they done pretty well to where they got to.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just take quick 2 steps back, right? I was gonna ask you, so from Joey and Jesse, what do you think outside in the public they will kind of still be together?
I think they'll try and prove people wrong, but in the long run, no. I think Joey doesn't see his flaws. He doesn't see his faults.
Have you noticed that? Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
gonna,
noticed that he doesn't see his mistakes at all. Like he's wrong and strong,
yeah,
and
proper
and,
wrong.
and there's only a amount of time that Jesse will take of that. Do you know what I mean?
Joey will be like, no, I didn't run him over. He walked into the car.
Right. That's the type of guy he is. That's the type of guy he is. Like wrong and strong, and he'll stand on his words. Like,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
but you shouldn't walk into the car, should you?
exactly. I
But
was
yeah,
driving, and yeah, trust me, no.
no,
So I don't think it will last. I don't think.
yeah, and I agree with you. I
Yeah,
don't see that. I don't see the lasting either.
yeah.
What about Sean and Matilda?
Now Matilda, I think the fame will get to Sean's head.
Sorry,
I think the fame will get to Sean's head,
100.
and we saw him in Casa. We saw what he was doing,
And,
and I
and
think, and I don't think he's used to that attention, or he expects that attention. So once he gets it, he wouldn't know what to do.
yeah,
And it seemed to me, I may be wrong, but it seemed to me like Matilda was stomaching him the last few days,
yeah.
and
But
no,
you,
he said, "Oh, I love you." She didn't say nothing. The first time he said it, she didn't say nothing back, and he said it again during the speech. And she goes, yeah, I love you too." But she had to say it, but you could tell she didn't mean it.
she
Do you
didn't
know what I
mean
mean?
it.
No.
So I was gonna say as well, because when obviously the contestants came back and Ronnie said, "I don't see you guys working out." Like, Matilda, I know you from
Yeah,
outside.
exactly.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
he was like, and she was like, boy, he knows me too well.
No. She was like, "Well, you want to see me with one person?" I was like, "Mate, it's my opinion, isn't it?"
Yeah, no, it's straight up.
Yeah.
It is. I do like Ronnie. He's a funny
I
character.
like Roddy. I like Roddy. I like Roddy.
Yeah,
I'm glad that
like,
him and Harriet are still together. I like them. I like them both, to be honest.
Ronnie is like, he reminds me of someone like from back in the day we used to go for drinks with. It's like
Yeah.
it's
I know.
part
I
of the
know
man,
exactly.
it's part of the
I
man.
know.
But yeah, the ones.
I know exactly who you're talking about as well. Yeah.
I,
Proper.
I do like him. I do like him.
Yeah.
So Io and Jess. So
Io and Jess. So obviously the whole brother thing, but I don't think the brother thing was that bad. Like
no,
the brother didn't say, "Oh, I hate Jess. Jess is not for you." He didn't.
no,
He didn't say that. He just said that. Oh, you know what? I just felt you and Mimi were a better fit. That's not to say that you and Jess are not a good fit. He
no,
just felt like, what I
yeah,
mean, you and Mimi were a better fit. And it just got blown out of proportion and whatever. Bruv, will you listen to your brother? Your brother will say, bruv, you have a
yeah,
like, you listen with a pinch of salt. Do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
And this is where, when you have conversations with a sibling, it's between siblings. Like, you don't have to go
No,
and repeat it out. It's
exactly.
like your mom tells you something about your missus, or like, oh, you think I'm gonna repeat it, think I'm gonna repeat it.
No,
But
no,
I
no,
had it.
no way. Sure, that's instant beef, you know.
Why? Exactly. Like, why are we
Instant
doing this?
beef.
Like, did you like war or something? Like, nah, I think with that
No,
one
no,
there,
no, no
that
way. Trust
exactly.
me.
I just think maybe that one is just an age thing.
That's,
That's the
that's
only
definitely
way.
age thing. That's definitely age thing.
Because he must like the beef, innit? He's
Yeah,
like,
'cause no one over 30 is doing that. Nobody
nah,
over 30 is doing that.
no way. That
No
stress you
way.
have in your life is
Are
unnecessary,
you mad? And then when it comes to Christmas, they bring it up on the sly.
bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
When Io, if you're watching this, please, no more. Nothing like that
Exactly.
can be done again.
Trust
But
me.
But to be fair, his brother was right because Mimi won.
Trust me. But no, but I think they'll do well. I think Jess likes him more, but
Yeah,
I was cool with that. I think Io's a slow, like he's cool with that.
yeah.
And I think it'll work for a while. I think it'll work
That-
for a while.
yeah, that's what I think as well. That's why I do actually think it'll
Mm,
work for a while.
yeah.
And Kieran and Nicole,
I think it'll work. I think it'll work for a while as well. But Nicole has to work on her jealousy thing.
all right, it's
Yeah,
outrageous.
it's ridiculous. And you know, Kieran was already a popular guy, 120. So he was already a popular guy. He's even
100,
more popular now. So
bro,
like,
120. Do you know how serious that is?
Rich, we spoke about this. We spoke about this already, bro.
I know, but I'm just thinking. And is it 21? It's got 120 victims.
21, 21, brother.
120 victims, you know. Anyway, but I know we spoke about it, but it
Yeah,
just it shocks me.
yeah.
But I'm not 100%. Would they stick together? I actually don't think so. I think
Just because of their temperament. It's just because they're both of them. They got. You know, people don't notice it, but they're quite hot tempered. You know,
oh yeah,
both of
100.
them.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, I think he's more controlled. She's just like, I don't know. She just gets in a.
Because even when it came to the choosing, know that there was a part where they had to choose a couple to the couple that wasn't most compatible.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're beefing, bro.
Yeah, it's no need. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Nah, Giza, that's not gonna last. Look, we'll just be
Yeah.
honest. It's like when situations become a bit serious,
Mm,
she gets flustered quickly.
yeah.
She gets flustered. She can't manage it. It's like,
Yeah.
cool, just calm down. Just like clear your head.
It's cool now. You get
Yeah.
me?
So yeah, I personally don't think they will survive personally.
Mm.
But again, 120. Why are we stopping?
Exactly.
Like let's continue this, mate. Let's continue the count.
Hey, 200's there to get, man. Do your thing.
This is what I'm trying to say. And for Mimi and Josh, what are we saying?
Mimi and Josh again. I think this might sound a bit on this might sound a bit left, yeah. But I'm not sure if Josh just played the game to get to the final. Like I think he likes her. I do think he likes her. But I don't know. There's something. I got a gut feeling that he doesn't like her like that. The way he portrayed.
You think so?
Yeah. I may be wrong. I may
Oh.
be. I hope I'm wrong. But I think there's something. I got a gut feeling that Josh doesn't really like her the way he portrays. He likes her.
I don't know. I had a feeling that he did like it like that.
Well, he likes her. He does like her. But the way he's portraying it, I don't know if he does. I don't know if he does. I think he knew Mimi was a favorite, and so when we said house, that was the goal. I'll get Mimi, and then the feelings grew and grew and grew, and then it's like, you know, I like her. I like her. Cool. Let me try my thing, and then obviously, obviously naturally you get jealous with the whole IO thing.
Oh
You
yeah,
will
of
get
course.
jealous.
Yeah, you would have to. Yeah.
Yeah. But listen, I hope I'm wrong. But if it is real, from what I've seen, then yeah, it'll last. It'll last a while.
Well,
Definitely last a while.
but do you know what? Because you know, Demi and India are still together. You know,
Big up. I love that. I love them.
that's and that's a solid 2 years. Because
Yeah.
obviously I follow Demi and India.
Yeah. So do I.
Yeah, and they showed 2 years, and I was like, do you know what? Respect that.
Yeah.
Proper,
And like I saw the chemistry between both of them. Do you know what I mean? I saw it. Like it was so strong. You know. So like.
100%.
But with Mimi and Josh, I don't see that chemistry. I don't see that passion. That I don't see it with them two.
Because you know what? Because I'll say the next 6 months is going to be an important 6 months for all their relationships.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a case of will they survive this journey? Because right now they're going to be going. There's no COVID, so they're going to be clubbing raving. Women and men will be chucking themselves on these guys because fundamentally they are like
Celebrities.
Do you get what I mean? Like, what do they call them again? They call them reality
TV
stars.
stars. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So they're gonna endure this moment for quite a while, and some of them will be smart. Some of them will make good decisions. Some of them will make very poor decisions in regards to their careers, and it's all about investing in the right kind of investing the money right. Because you know what, I'm sure years ago the winner money wasn't 50,000. I'm sure it was more than that.
No, it's 50,000. But what happened was, what used to happen is they'll have to pick. They'll both take a gold envelope, and then they'll both open a gold envelope, and then whoever has the 50,000 has a choice whether to keep the 50,000 or split it. You remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You're right.
But now it's 50,000 split between them, or I
Yeah.
think I know it's 50-50 each or 50-50 split. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it has to be 50-50 because like
Yeah.
none of that nonsense. None of that nonsense. So overall, your from your perspective, Love Island, what did you think of it 2024?
No, it was
How
good, man. It was good. It started off good. There was like a quiet spell in the middle, then it became good again. So no, it was decent watch. It was a decent watch, man.
for what it was, to be honest, I
Yeah.
know because obviously our last big episode, I mean, our last kind of good Love Island was Davide and what's her name?
You liar!
You liar, you cheat,
Eat.
you son of a bitch, or something. I don't know
was,
what it
was,
was.
was that was that was that India Debbie's one? Was
I'm
the same
looking.
year?
It was same year, same
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah. That was the best. That was my favorite. That was my favorite season, man.
In
Pure
Ken,
drama.
in
Pure
Kenna was
drama.
there.
Yeah.
Remy, Charlie, Jack, Danica,
Oh yeah,
Jack,
Danica.
Luca. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So they were they were all in that episode. And that season was so far. It's been a while, but that season
Yeah,
was a
that was
solid season.
yeah, that was a solid season. Solid season.
Hopefully, to get more characters for the next one, and then
Yeah,
and the winter one that's gonna come soon.
yeah. That's what they do at South Africa, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the winter one's in South Africa. It can't,
Well,
can't be it can't be Mallorca, man. It'll be cold, isn't it? So they go to South
right.
Africa.
It's fully true. It's fully calm in Mallorca.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll definitely be on that one next. Any parting messages for the fans listening?
Listen, man. Listen. Apologies for the delays and all that. Hopefully next time we'll be on point. We'll be more. This is our first year reviewing Love Island as soloist. So give us time. Winter one will come better. Do you know what I mean? More participations and stuff like that. And
100%.
yeah. Um,
Yeah. And I was gonna say, of course, Kel, you're gonna say the usual. Don't forget to
like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
exactly. And also check out if you guys are anything into Marvel or anything at all, check out our review that came out a few days ago and check out our other podcast that comes out tomorrow. Big up.